If you just got HubSpot and you want to automate your outreach and your follow-ups, sequences is the way to go. And today we're going to learn how to build a basic sequence. So let's break it down into 5 easy steps. The step 1 is how to get there. So once you're logged into HubSpot, what you want to do is locate the sales section, which is the 4th tab on the left side, and then you want to go to sequences. Make sure that if you want to bookmark it, you can do it by clicking on the bookmark, but if you don't, that's fine. Let's go ahead and click on sequences. We go to step 2, which is create the sequence and name it. So let's go ahead and click on the orange button right here above and click on create a sequence, and you'll see 2 options. Today, since we're focusing on the basics, we're going to use the start from scratch. Just as a quick tip, check out the pre-made sequences below. They have a ton and they might spark some great ideas. So check them out before you create your own, just to get some ideas before you get started. So let's go. We go ahead and click on create a sequence and make sure that you name it in a way that makes sense for you and your team. So in this case, I'm going to put my acronyms RB, and I'm going to name it Outreach After Event 2025. So that's a good name. I'll be able to find it. Once I do that, we go to step 3, which is what step do you want to add? And we have 2 types of steps. If we put in 2 buckets, really. One is fully automated, which is the automated email, and the other one is manual tasks. So you want to get to a point in which the sequence makes sense to you. So in this case, if I want to do outreach after the event, maybe the first one is going to be an automated email. So that's the option right here. But maybe the second one will be a manual email task. The other option is a call task. So if you're an SDR, you're somebody that needs to have a reminder to make a call, this is the perfect task to create. Or maybe you need a general task and just put in very specific things, you can do that as well. And the last one has to do with LinkedIn, either to connect or to engage, just reminders. Once we understand how the steps work, we have to see how the settings work. So in settings, make sure that you execute on the days that you want. The default is on business days. Also, the automated email send window in which you can put the time that you want to send your emails. And then the automation piece, which will tell you what's being automated and what's not. So let's go back to the sequence. Right here above, you can see the total steps, how many days it takes to complete, the percentage of automation, and the on-enrollment criteria, which is by default when somebody replies to your email or when somebody books a meeting. So let's make a quick example. I'm going to just select an automated email that's pre-made. Recommendation is that you create the templates beforehand and then you add them to a sequence. In this case, I added one that's very specific about an audit, but then maybe what I'll do is add a manual step. But if we focus on the tab above right here, it says 1 step, 1 day to complete, and 100% automated. I've only added task from 1 bucket, the automated one. So it's 100% automated. So what would happen if I add another one and it's manual? Let's do it. So a manual email task reminder, if it's a reply or a new thread. In this case, I'm going to select reply. It will show up here as a manual email task, but it also has a delay option. So do I want it to be 1 business day after my automated email? 2 business days. It's up to us. I'm going to put in here 2. And let's see how the sequence looks now. So now we have 2 total steps, 3 days to complete. It's 50% automation. And the on-enrollment criteria, as I mentioned before, it's when somebody replies to the email or when somebody books a meeting with the scheduling link. So let's go ahead and click on save. This way I create the sequence. Who can see the sequence? I'm going to set it in private. I click on save. And now you can enroll contacts. So if I click on enroll contact, I'm going to use my name, click on next, and then I click on start sequence. So this is going to start a sequence, and something that's pretty cool is that after you start, what you get is who was enrolled, what's the meeting rate, reply rate, deal rate, and total revenue. So you can actually see the whole performance of your sequence once it's created. So now you've built your first sequence. Basic sequences are oftentimes the most effective. As a next step, I would recommend that you like this video, subscribe, because we're going to come up with more complex sequences and sequences best practices to boost those reply rates those meetings booked, and to avoid common mistakes. So that's it from me. I'm Rodrigo Buenfil. Go to market in the next one.